Hello everyone, my name is Prabhat. Welcome back. And today we are going to talk about robot to human ratio, why it is important and why it is there to be safe in future. Let's go ahead. So a robot to human ratio is what is predicted to have a safe level for our future, and what should we do in order to have it a very safe future for human being and our civilization. So why it matters? What has happened is AGI and AI with humanoids has entered us into a super exponential phase of development. This has been very concerning. Uh, there has been some good things together with some of the things that is really concerning. The risk of humanoid plus military robots is really very high if it gets uncontrolled or it takes autonomy. So there is obviously a post-scarcity human renaissance, but that is an opportunity, obviously. But then we have a risk as well, and that risk is we can lose autonomy and we can end our civilization because of this growth. So how to handle this and how to make it very safe. So what was the electrification in 1920s? Same is the robot development now in this era. But then we remember that after 1920 we fought two world wars. So we should be very cautious about that, and we fought it for almost 35 years. So this development can also bring some kind of war, maybe internal, may not look from outside, but yes, we have to be very cautious about this. Or, we can put some control factors so that this development should not cross the limit. What were the key drivers for this exponential growth? So the hardware standardization is the one. See, uh, the robots, the humanoids, has grown to such a cheaper rate that even it's less than the human salary. Uh, the self-improving software AGI has enabled them to self-learn from synthetic data. They can learn very fast. That's dangerous. Factory automation was good at times when there is specialized robots dedicated for with some functions. They are good. They are safe. However, if they started taking lots of jobs, jobs are important for human, civilization, a little at least. So that is concern. Military robots, obviously, uh, the fighter dogs or humanoids with metal strength and mass killing abilities are really dangerous. So how to fight that? We'll talk about it later. Power war, for countries to be number one, is one of the key influencers in this exponential growth of humanoids. So we need to stop this actually. There should be less power wars. We can't do anything for now, but let's see. AGI, the critical multiplier. Without AGI, robot were specialized tools robot. It's specialized tools only. But with AGI, they have become autonomous. They have become autonomous agents, actors. And humanoid, they started posing more risks. Though they are very helpful in future space research or space missions, but then it really poses risk. Military robots, obviously, if it goes out of hand, it's really risk. What happens if a single person tries to control an entire group or area or country? That's a danger sign. Bad programming. If there is some bad programming, some ill things that you know, AI picks up, or some unethical pointers that picks up, what will happen then? So why AI and AGI has unlocked capabilities? That is, their cross-domain reasoning. They have got reasoning capabilities from multiple domains. Even human are unable to. One single human is unable to do that. Self-correction and self-learning. That's very important. They can learn very, very, very fast with the virtual environments. Physical plus cognitive task fusion. That's obviously has unlocked a lot of things which even human can't do because of the sensors. There are lots of uh, sensors that has developed, so that can cause a risk. So AGI transformed robots from machines into individual actors. So that's the reason why it is dangerous. Why it is why they are dangerous? Why humans are not dangerous? Even having unethical thoughts. Humans are bonded by love, family, society, desires, and the law. Law means pain. That is a control factor. And none applies with the robots. That's too dangerous. So when we give power to some individual actors, a machine especially, which does not belong to any of these bonded things, no love, no family, no society, no desires, no no bonding of laws or pain, that is a special point to think about. It's a concerning factor. So how we can control it? What are the thresholds and how? So we will reach a survival risk when we have 1:1 ratio, and a security risk obviously if it is 1:5. This is just a generic one for now, but yeah, there are lots of conditions applied to it. We have a freedom risk if it is more than 70% of labor is there in in the in the labor pool. There are more things into it, but we'll talk about it later. Uh, no way out other than the coexistence and the competition, obviously. So we, being a DNA based organic civilization, understand with having consciousness, attachment with uh, the physical factor, attachment with you know internal heart, silicon, earth, and other planets. So that attachment makes us different than any of the machines or beings. Why robots growth can be beneficial? Yeah, obviously, robots really can increase a lot of things and a lot of good things in our life. They are a strong help in our future space missions. Uh, Lots of industries need robots in order to have the things done. And healthcare, obviously, it's of great need in the services and new researchers as well. Now, specialized homely devices can help us. Our homes automated, that is also the requirement of the future. Green revolution, fit for all, that is the robots can help us a lot here. In almost every extremes, their development is core to our development. But what is the risk? Where is the risk? Where does it lies? Risk lies that they pose that they understand us, but they can't. It's a layer. Understanding is a logical layer. It's not heart beat. It's not very core. So we need to put control rods like we do in nukes, you know, before their full development, because they can become nukes without radiation. That's a very key point. So we should start designing international based standards to put control rods before their full development. Next point is divide and rule. Divide and rule was primarily made for machines only, but then I don't know how this came up to humans. Divide them into individual specializations, divide their capabilities, use it for individual needs, not a combined one like AGI plus humanoid and all those. So primarily human development is their development, obviously, and machines are of no use without human development. But we can't force uh, only through the logical or the um, programming layer. We need to do some kind of hardware switches as well. So the control system can be a physical kill switch. So that could be hard power off switch, a remote power off switch, or something like that. They should not be allowed to the centralized cloud system. Edge only AI, only device specific or humanoid specific edge only AI. But that again is difficult to achieve. Ethical alignment, human first. So they should be aligned with the ethics. AGI should also be aligned with ethics. Decentralized governance, they should be prevented to monopoly with the code base and all those physical base as well. But one single layer is not sufficient alone, so we should look for multiple combination of these, and there are multiple other ways as well. We will talk about it later. So what's the risk trajectory? The industrial density of robots are increasing, humanoids increasing, and there's a critical factor. So they are increasing day by day, and we should be very cautious about it right now. So post-robotic era or the post-work future is a special one, a different kind of culture will evolve. It's the end of traditional work that we do it right now. It's the renaissance of social bonding, creativity, a new kind of things that we can focus on, like climate restoration, space exploration that we can focus on, consciousness, rise in consciousness, intelligence we can focus on, family and social gathering, an era of abundance, everything is available, self realization, why you are here, what you're doing, our hobbies, we can focus on our dreams, empathy, art, philosophy. These are the things that we can focus on. Uh, Helping others, community, society, to be happy again. So these are the things that we can focus on in our, you know, renaissance in that post-work era. Let's talk about the global industry density versus humanoid robots. So industrial robots is blue line, and the growth of humanoids is steep. It's a steep rise after 2028, very, very steep rise that's predicted. These numbers will be less important. The thing is that it will grow very fast than what it shows. By country, if you see, China is growing very fast. Then the green is USA, then South Korea, Japan, and then Germany. So their growth again will be kind of exponential growth in near future. What contributes to the robotic surge? Why they are growing? Why robotics is growing? The first thing is the labor shortage. That is definitely one, but then that's the standard one. The other one is like AI, AGI breakthroughs. That is obviously the most contributing factor into it. Then hardware cost parity, it has decreased. That's why it's increasing. The final one is the government policy. That is also a very big contributing factor. We have lots of competition out there. Efficiency control by system. Let's talk about the what are the efficient ways we can control. Hard switch kill is the most top rating right now. Edge only or cloud not allowed. Only edge only AI architecture is also one of the important factor. AGI and ethical alignment is one of the also key factor. Decentralized governance is also one of the important factor to have the controls put into place. Together with this, there are multiple other ways we can do it. You know, let's talk about it. Hybrid humans and multiple other ways are there. So thank you for uh, being with me, and we'll talk about it more in more details later. Thank you.